We are getting ready to embark on a pretty big week in Omaha because Tuesday is Omaha Gives. And
that's right.
That's very big. Besides being the pastor here at Sacred Heart, you're also the president and CEO of CUES.
CUES School System.
CUES School System,
yep.
yes. So.
Yep. So I've got a little reminder underneath the jacket comes the vest. And the vest that's the CUES emblem.
Okay.
Right there. Okay. So this was beadwork done by my sister Sarah up in Winnebago. I came here. She had already made one for Sacred Heart, and I wore that to a CUES function. And the CUES people said, Father, no. We're three schools. You can't just do a Sacred Heart thing anymore. It's like, oh, okay. So Sarah obliged and made me a CUES vest as well.
How hard has COVID-19 been on the CUES system, and the students who have not been in school and the teachers who have not been able to really connect with those students?
Well, they've been trying, right? So we made a major investment when we restructured the three schools are Sacred Heart, Holy Name, and All Saints. We started taking them under, they came underneath the CUES umbrella in 2012. And so when I got here in 2016, then we started to restructure it. And then, so about a year and a half later, we had this new structure, the CUES school system. So we're governing the schools now. So we're centrally governing them. We have an amazing, we call her our CEO, our CAO, Chief Academic Officer, CAO, Mary McGuire. And so she has helped put all of these three schools academically on the same page. And one of the big investments that we made at that time is in technology. And so we are almost one-to-one with like a device, like an iPad or a Chromebook for our students. COVID-19 hits and they can't come to where those devices are. So we send them home so that our teachers can still try to get connected. What we have discovered, like our country has discovered, that there's a huge, what they're calling a digital divide now, right? Yep. So the poor don't have access to all of this digital communication.
You know, I had this conversation with somebody the other day because we were just, my wife's a teacher, and we were just talking about the internet. I could see a day where the internet almost becomes like free and reduced lunch program because you need to get that access to people.
That's exactly right. So that's one of our big pushes with Omaha Gives is for people to give to the CUES school system so that we can try to close that digital divide for our kids. You know, I think it's 92% of the kids that we serve in the CUES school system are free and reduced lunch. So that's the reason why we exist, is to have those schools that are in that are majority poverty situation, they're under our umbrella. And so that's what we're trying to do. And we have we have a director of student and family support who tries to help us do more wraparound services for the students and their families instead of just worrying about the child when they're in the classroom. We try to, and so he's one that can bring that information back to us, like this family, you know, they have these needs, you know, so that we can make it so that child can be more attentive in a more of a learning environment when they're with us.
So in case you're wondering, there's three schools as part of the CUES school system. That would be Sacred Heart, Holy Name, and All Saints. So if you want to give on Omaha Gives, and you can give from all around the world, go to omahagives.com or .org.
.com, I believe.
omahagives.com. So
I bet Mary could look that up while we're here.
And Mary, if we have people, let us know where people are. .org. It is .omahagives.org.